I've missed y'all. Y'all, it has been quite a while. So if you're catching this on the replay, I'm still glad you guys are here. It is about 9 o'clock. But I have so many projects to catch up on. So we're going to try and get as many done tonight as possible. But let's see. So if you're catching it, oops. Let me send it over to the broadcast channel just to be sure everybody is able to jump on. Let us do that. Live. Awesome. Okay. Y'all, how are you doing? How's the weather for everybody? I know the weather is just kind of cuckoo, crazy. So, I'd like to know that you guys are all doing okay. Let me get back to my video so I can see your comments, because guess what? I still don't have it fixed or logged back in. I'm going to have to restart or change my password again, unfortunately. So, I am not able to get in there yet, but it's fine. Hi Judith. Hi Becca. Loretta's on. Teresa's on. I feel like I'm going to put my computer in front of me. I don't think you guys, that'll bother y'all. Let's see, Yvonne, Sonia. Hi. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Yes, hello. Oh, my trash can is not here. Oh, I think I remember I saw it over there. Hi, Carmela. Okay, guys, I'm going to start painting some stuff here real quick. That way it can dry. I'm thinking I want to make my own color again. I think I'm going to use ash, pesto, and I would like to use vanilla. Do I even have vanilla? Oh, wait, is this vanilla? Yes. Vanilla. Bubbly. I don't have the new color of the month just yet, so when I get that, it is a bright green. So, there's that. But I don't have it in here. I don't have it here yet. Yes, Barb, I sent it over to you. Let's see. Well, sending you prayers for a safe surgery. Yeah, Barb, after our conversation earlier, I was like, you know what? Let me go send her a message that we're on today. So I'm glad you got it. Okay, I'm going to mix a few colors together here. We're going to do... Oh, yes. So they did a great job, as designers. What they did was, over the weekend, since designers were able to purchase early for that new collection, they went and worked on Saturday. Oh, perfect, Sonia. Yes, Sonia, just in case, I forget, I think I had asked her... I should have asked, I had asked her to ask you about sending her a message to make sure she didn't miss it. Yes, I manually sent it. Unless you got another one, but I did manually send one. So if you got two, then maybe it did work. Maybe something worked. Something somewhere. We'll see. All right, so I'm taking pesto. I am going to take a little bit of ash. All right, because we do want to darken it up a little bit here. I want to go a little bit more of a slate green. It's going to turn a little bit more like army green here, which I am totally okay with, but I will lighten it up just a bit in a second. But if you need a dark army green, pesto and ash did just that. It looks awesome. Okay. Oh, hi, Lamisa. I sure hope you're feeling better. The last time I saw your post, you had the flu. So I hope that you are better, because the way you were describing it, I was like, oh, I sure hope you get better soon. Yes. So which transfers? No, I didn't show any yet. So the house, so all we did was sign the paperwork on the house. So now we own that home, right? Like, and if anybody here is new, you know, welcome. My name's Bree. You're just going to get a little catch up on the past few weeks. So anyways, we are going to do a St. Patrick's Day one, the Snoopy one. And then I do have the blocks, the Snoopy and Friends whole block set. And then I have a cute little play one that's more of like a kid-friendly or kids' room one. So anyways, what I'm doing right now is I am just mixing up a new color. I wanted something a little bit more, I don't know, like a farmhouse kind of green. So I don't want bright colors. I wanted it a little bit more on the, I don't really know all the technical terms, but like a slate. Slate is, from what I understood, slate is like gray, like on the gray side. So anyways, oh, you know what? I ended up not skating. I put the skates on, you guys. So again, let me just catch you guys all up on everything. I put the skates on. I haven't skated in years. Okay. First of all, I put the roller skates on and I walked out to the floor very carefully. And then I started skating like I was a baby giraffe that was just born. Like I couldn't control my legs. And I was like, all right, I don't need to break something today. You know, not feeling it. So I went and took them off. And I took little Grayson to go and skate instead. I put on his little skates and helped him. I let Robert go put on his skates and he skated with Riley. And that was that. So I am here because I decided not to skate tonight. So we're good. If not, I probably would have had like an emergency room visit. I felt the most uncoordinated I have ever felt in my life. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little bit of the extra weight I've put on since I've had Grayson and just never got it off. I don't know what it is. Like my muscles are not there. And I did not feel comfortable to skate. So there's that. It's all good. They had fun. Robert got to skate with Riley, so that was cool too. But not today. I got off the floor immediately. Yeah. Yes, exactly. If I felt like a baby giraffe and I was like, you know what? This is not for me right now. I have too many things going on. I can't afford to be in like, you know, a boot or a broken tailbone, because that's probably what would have happened. Becoming an adult. I know, right? Yeah, that happens too. It took all three of y'all. Oh man, that's too bad. The last time I roller skated was when I was 12 and I fell every 5 seconds. Yeah. I don't get paid enough to skate anywhere. Yes. I mean, like, I was happy just watching everybody this time. So it was good. But definitely skating is not, it's not as fun as it used to be for me. I would much rather watch the kids skate or help them. And then that's it. It's just so funny because I taught Riley how to skate. Like, I can tell you how you're supposed to do it, but then I went to go and do it and I just couldn't do it. I was like, no. That's so funny. Been there, done that. Oh my gosh. And the crutches. Yep. Nope. All right, so look how cool. I love this color. Again, it looks a little bit more on the, like an army green. I don't know if my lighting is even good enough for you guys to tell what color that is, but I think it looks good. If y'all are jumping on, y'all hit that heart button for me. And I can't roller skate, but I can ice skate. Oh, that's cool though. That's cool. I've only ice skated once in my life. And then I watched a girl get her fingers run over, and that was the last time. That's all I remember from that trip. Well, it wasn't even a trip. There was like an ice skating rink in town. It's no longer there, but yeah, I remember that, and I was like, And then I think about, like, how did my mom let me go ice skating? I feel like that's kind of a dangerous thing to do. We were probably like 16. I went with Robert and his friends, because Robert and I are high school sweethearts. Oh, so cute. We might have been younger than that. We might have been like 15. I think we had been together for about a year because we went and took those pictures at JCPenney's. Did you guys ever take those portraits at JCPenney's? They were so cute. I remember that. I remember that day very clearly. Let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch. Thanks! I'm glad you guys like the colors. I'm done. I'm not going to do that anymore. That was 20 years ago. Yeah. Thanks, Sin. Let's see. Last time I tried that, I froze, had a panic attack. Oh, no. Oh, ice skating? Yeah, see, I think maybe rollerblading would be a little bit easier than roller skating. Because I used to rollerblade, too, like around the neighborhood. And I don't remember ever having an issue with that. But I feel like roller skating, there's just something about being on all four wheels that seems kind of hard to balance. Which is weird because you'd think it'd be easier. I need to get one of those kids PVC. I thought about it. I thought about getting that kids PVC pipe because they now have like those little stands for the kids where they can hold it and skate so they don't fall. I was like, I might have to go and get one of those. And then just follow Riley, and then if somebody asks, I'd be like, no, I'm just holding it for her. Oh my goodness. May your kids learn on their own. Hi, Paula. Thank you. I was on ice skates at the age of 4. Ooh, that's fun. Yes. Hi, Georgie. I had neck surgery. Oh, yeah. Roller skate on. Okay, let me move that out of the way. I really do like this color. It is starting to dry a little bit. You can kind of see it there. So I'm just going to put these two aside for a moment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these out. We'll come back to that because I do want them to dry, but I'm just going to do a couple of projects here. So, loved it. Oh, see, rollerblading was easier for you too. Yeah. Y'all hit that heart button for me. If you did not catch a live with me over at the Deco Exchange warehouse, y'all, I bought so much ribbon, and it's the good ribbon, okay? So you don't want to miss it. I'm going to have the Whatnot sale on Saturday. I'm actually having 2 Whatnot sales, so just make sure you get into both, like bookmark them. If you have no idea what Whatnot is, if you comment event down below, I'll send you a message in Messenger with the info. It is an app, but you get to, like, it is super cool. There's like little auction things and little buy now. It's really an easy way for me to get you guys to buy whatever it is that I'm selling, and then I ship it like immediately. So, anywho, that is that. But my ring light shut off on me. It's fine. It's just a little darker now. Hi, Lori. Hi, Letitia. The Hokey Pokey. Yes. Okay, so they did the games, like, you know, they announced like, hey, we're going to do games in 15 minutes or however long. And they did red light, green light. So I remember that. I remember doing the Hokey Pokey and the chicken dance, right? But they did they did red light, green light, and then they did this other one with the dice. And they had like numbers on the wall, 1 through 6, and they roll the ginormous dice, and then they play music. So it's almost like musical chairs, but if the dice rolled on your number that you stood in front of, that whole group of people were out. And it just kept going until there was like, you know, 10 left, and then they rolled the dice for a winner. So whoever chose that number, that whole group won. So that was fun. Okay, so on this one, you guys, there's a top and a bottom. I'll show you guys how to use both. Excuse me. Let us do, you could cut them all apart, but I am just going to do the Snoopy one. I kind of feel like that's going to be hard too. I don't know. Maybe, see if I did this all, that's the only problem is you can't do it all in white. These would have to be like in brown. I don't know what color the bottom of Snoopy's feet would be. Would they be white? I've never seen the bottom of Snoopy's feet. What color? Oh yeah, the chicken dance, right? All right, I'm just going to start with the top one because I know how that's going to work. So this one is Lucy. So we're going to line her up on this chunky block here. Okay, I'm just looking at her hair and I'm looking at her feet as well, kind of lining it up. I am going to use a little bit of placement tape because Charlie Brown's shoe goes over on hers just a little bit, but enough to like, I would probably mess it up. Okay. All right, let's get black paste. All right, that's good. Let's get ourselves a squeegee here. All right, so if you wanted to do the bottom one first, you could. I might try it on another one. I just needed to see about how far from the edge these transfers are meant to be first before I did it the other way. So I just needed to kind of see it done first, and then I can go back and do it. So if you're new here, hopefully you guys go ahead and hit that follow button. But these are silkscreen transfers, all right, or stencils. And what you do is you apply whatever color you want on it. And then, y'all, check this out. Oh, look how cool. So we got that from that, okay? So the design is already done for you. All you have to do is line it up and apply it. So super cool. And we can just watercolor this in if we don't want to use the other part, which I would prefer to just watercolor this in. Okay, the bottom of Snoopy's feet are black. See, and I would be weird because you would just do black and then you would do black for the other one too. So maybe we won't use Snoopy as the example for the other one. But I could go ahead and do Snoopy here. Let me move this out of the way for a second. How many of you guys got the block set? Did y'all get it? I have a feeling this block set might be available on our Whatnot sale. All right. Let's see. There is a little dot here. I'm going to cover that up as well. We're going to take our paste again, same thing. We're just going to put it over Snoopy. So these blocks are specifically made for each of these shapes. You just have to figure out which one's which. Pretty easy. And then again, once it's on, like that, you're just going to take it and boom! Look how cute he is. Oh, I'm so glad y'all got them. They're so cute. So cute. I might just do this whole set this way, though. I might just do the whole set the same. Black and white. How about we do that? And then I'll get another block set. I'll get another block set maybe on another day, and I'll do it in color. But I kind of just don't want to mess this up. I want to keep the whole set the same. So I'm doing every other one so that way it can dry. So I don't accidentally, I don't know. Not that it would do anything, but just to keep it a little separate. Maybe so I don't accidentally stick my hand in the one that's wet right next to it. All right. Aww. Look at him and his little blanket. You could do the back side, but you would have to flip the transfer and use it sticky side up, so you really have to hold it in place. But you could. Was a little off on that. Let me redo that. Okay, I'm going to get my little piece back because there is a little bit on the Snoopy side and a little bit on the Lucy side that I just want to cover up because I don't want to accidentally color in the black at the bottom of the block on Charlie Brown. Okay, and again, we just swipe this across. And if you guys need the info, you're more than welcome to visit my website. If you go to spoiledbybri.com, up at the top, you'll check out the link that says Shop Chalk Couture. It'll take you directly to my website, and then you can click on Peanuts from there. Okay. All right, and this is the last one here. Oh, are we even? There we go. All right, let me grab these little pieces. I'm going to cover that part up and a little bit on Snoopy's tail. It might be like right up on the edge and it may not even touch the edge, but just to be sure, I'll cover it anyway. I already have those 2 pieces of placement tape that we've been using, so no big deal. All right. Last one, ready? So cute. All right, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it behind me. I do have some, I'm going to spray it with some water. I have a, what is that thing called? A dish mat towel thing. drying mat. Dish, towel, no. Dish drying mat. Whatever it is, where you dry your dishes. Over there. So I sprayed with water, so that way the towel itself soaks up that water. It doesn't get all over my tables or anything like that. Get to the car. Yeah, no problem. You are good. Hi. I know. Aren't they cute in just black and white? I really like them. You ordered another set today? Let's see. Yeah, so I'll need to use the other part. You know, I might go grab another set so you can see how it's done. In black and white, right? Is the block set retired? No, it is available, but they're only available with the transfer and the block set. So you have to get both of them together. Yes. Okay. Look how cute this set is. Let me... Ooh. I'll do it in a little bit. I need to wash this one first, but let's go ahead and go back over to this one real quick, and then I will see about going and grabbing another set. Okay? So let's set them up here. But look how cute they are. Hopefully you can see them. All right, so back to these. So I have 2 of these tags. These are the little 5x7 tags in the dollar spot, the chalk spot. So you can grab them there. They come with like a little tag as well. A tag. What do you call that thing? Twine. That's what you call it. All right, so I'm going to use a pattern. I wanted to make this project a little bit more like St. Patrick's Day vibes, but I want to do a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to take the leftover paint I have here. All right, I'm going to take the leftover paint here, and we are going to, let me set that brush over there. I am going to take a sparkly color. This one's actually called Bubbly. Oh, you know what? I could actually add some Nominee. Maybe not. I thought it was sitting right here. Oh, I do have that, though. I do need that. Let me see if I just have it in this. I have Shimmer Gold right here. I mean, I guess. Oh no, my Shimmer's Gold's not very good. I think you could add Nominee to it. I think that would look good. You can add Shimmer Gold to it, but I am going to just go ahead and add this lighter color. This was Bubbly. This was an older color of the month color. So I do know it's no longer available right now, but use something similar if you want to add a little bit of shimmer. Okay. I wanted to lighten up the color and give it some shimmer. All right. There we go. So first thing we're going to need is to go ahead and grab surface wax. Oh, the Looney Tunes. I know. The Snoopy or all of the Peanuts have been awesome. The Harry Potter. Yeah, we've got so many fun things coming up, you guys. Just signed for some collaborations with Warner Brothers. So lots of good fun things. Harry Potter's coming. Friends, Seinfeld, Gilmore Girls, Looney Tunes. I don't know which DC comics, but or which characters, but some of them as well. All right, so I am going to go ahead and wax both of these. So the wax, you guys, what that helps with is, since we painted the surface, it's almost acting as a protective layer with the paint, right? So whenever we place the design on top of it, since it is adhesive, it won't pull up the paint with it. So if you're noticing that you're having some paint pull up with your projects, it's most likely it doesn't have enough wax on it, or your paint might have still been wet, okay? Oh yes, Elf is another one. I know, I sent a picture and I can't even remember all of the things. All right, so we're gonna do the weave-in pattern here. So I put the tag, it's just like this. We're put it inside of here. We're gonna take that color that we just made. It's like a lighter shimmery green, like a metallic, it almost looks like a metallic sage or olive green almost. It looks really good though. I really like this. And remember, we already made that other color too. That was kind of a new color. We did pesto with ash, and what was the other color? Vanilla, I think so. All right, so let's pull this up. Yay! How cool. Okay, I'm so sorry for my light. My ring light went off on me, but here was the original, right? Was just this green, and now look at that pattern. I think that's awesome. That's such a cool, neat color. I know. It's gonna be so much fun. So I'm gonna set this over here. I'm gonna spray it also. And I will just let it sit here so I can clean it in a little bit. I'm gonna spray that one, and then I'm also gonna respray the peanuts one we just did too. All right, so now I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna get our, I'm gonna take our St. Patrick's Day one, and we are going to add this in. I'm gonna fuzz it a couple of times. You could just do it to your shirt. You can get a fuzzing cloth, which is like my teal colored towels here. All right, so it depends. Do you want this to be done in color, or do you want it to be done in black and white? I'm going to have to color in Snoopy no matter what, so I think it would be best that we just color it in. All right, so I'm going to place that down. I'm going to go ahead and use black paste. Okay, let's wipe the rest of this one off. Let's do, actually, I'm wondering if, yeah, I think we just do it in black. All right, here we go. I might have to wash the transfer again and then do a second layer in black on top of this, just to color in the rest of the designs, because since we colored the background in green, our Snoopy is going to be green, but we need an outline first before we can color him in. Okay, so if you just want this to be in black and white, I do recommend you do this particular design on a white background. So that way Snoopy will be white, right? Okay, so that is what it looks like, green. Let me wash this design real quick here. I'm just going to spray it and wipe it down because I am going to need to use it again. So I might as well just clean it real quick so that way it can dry. All right, so I typically just spray front and back, and then I use what's called a board eraser to clean the transfer with. Just makes it a lot easier. All right, so I've cleaned it front and back. I will go ahead and dry it. Did anybody see my paper towels? Paper towels, where are you? Oh my God. Were they here? Oh, they're right here. They were under the cardboard from our little cute shelf sitters. All right, so we're going to save that. We're going to use that again in a second. Yes, so the first color green that I used, I actually mixed pesto, ash, and vanilla. All right, let's dry both of these real quick. And I think I'm going to paint in the pot of gold with that new color we did. And then I do need to find a gold of some sort. I don't know where my nominee, I used it for a project not too long ago, just like the other day, to make the mirrors. So now I know I just used it. Like, where else could it be if it's not here? Oh, maybe I painted them over here. Let's see. It might be underneath this cardboard. It is not. Ooh, that scared me. Oh God. Y'all, there's something in here. No. Why do the bugs always come in this room? I swear, every time. All right, I'm going to try and just like, if I leave it alone, it's not going to come over here. I see it there. Okay. Don't focus on it, and maybe it won't come over here. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I'm just going to paint the edge of the bucket here, the pot, with that shimmer color we used on the back side. So I'm pretty much just going to use this color for everything that's not like Snoopy's color or Woodstock's color. I'm just going to try and use this as much as I can to kind of fill in so it also matches that background piece that we're going to use. Oh God, it's gone. Where did it go? I swear, if I say a bad word, I'm telling you right now, I'm sorry, I apologize, but if that thing flies at me, I lose all common sense and I revert to like one of 2 or 3 words. I'm apologizing right now. I know, I don't know where the zapper's at. It's not in here. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of grass too. I'm just going to add a little bit of shimmer in the grass. And kind of along the bottom. And if you're new here, I'm so sorry. I'd like to say it doesn't happen that often, but it happens fairly often. when I have, my gosh, what am I going to hit it with if it does come over here? That's what I need to know. Oh, hey, I found my nominee. I found it. Okay, I got a cardboard. I don't know if that'll help me much, but I got a cardboard. Oh, geez. Okay, we're going to do the 4-leaf clover here. Oh, it's a flower. It's not even a 4-leaf clover, sorry. We're going to paint that in, as well as the hat. And then I do need to get a yellow to color in Woodstock. Should we do the rainbow in normal colors, or should we make it like a green, like different colors of green rainbow? What do you guys think? Like a vanilla, and then maybe a couple variations of green, sage, meadow. What else do we have? Pesto. I don't think the pesto will do good, but we can do ivy. That one would work too. I'm not necessarily scared of bugs. I just don't want them to fly at me, especially if they have stingers, because I think this one, it looked like a dirt dauber, maybe. I don't know if that's the right. I don't know if that's the right bug, but it did have like stingers on the back. So I'd like for it not to come near me. Okay, variations of green. That's what I'm thinking too. Because I feel like I don't really want the rainbow. I like my colors to match, like color coordinate, and I don't think that the rainbow, being a true rainbow, will be a good color match. All right, so we did the pot of gold there. Now let's get our yellow. I'm scared it's burning up mildly. If it flies at me, I'm screaming. It's just like, stay over there and I won't bother you. I'll stay over here. Just let me be. Okay, so we're going to paint in Woodstock. This paintbrush isn't doing the best job though. I don't want to thin out my paste too much, so I'm doing my best to kind of keep it a little bit on the thicker side because my yellow is a little bit thinner. So I'll probably just have to do a second or third coat here. Let's just dry that real quick. Let me see if I have another one. Maybe this one will work better. Well, my husband bought me a zapper because it was happening, I don't know, like once or twice a week during the summer. They would just come inside through the little window AC unit I have in here. Because this room just gets so hot, especially when I have on my heat press. It just gets way too hot in here. But anyways, my bug zapper is not in here. I'm not sure where it's at actually at the moment, but like I said, if he just stays over there, we'll be okay. I I will never forget, and I'm sure those of you guys who've been with me for a while, we are never forgetting that wasp or the bee that came into my room when we were at the other house, the old house. I climbed over like all the things to get it. Like I put a halt on like everything until I got that thing. All right, I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm doing here a little bit closer up in a second. I kind of went outside. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, but just so you guys can see, I'm just coloring in all of the pieces here. I will have to do a couple of coats with the white. But other than that, it will be good. He does have a little bow on, a bow tie, so I want to make sure I color that in. I'll probably do like a darker green, like another color that's going to really stand out. So I'm going to pull my green colors real quick that we're going to do for the rainbow. And I'll do one of the colors for that. All right. Let's get his other hand over here. Do, 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 do. Don't forget his nose. And his little ears. I do recommend a thinner brush. Okay, let me dry that, do the second coat. I know, I would have vacated. No, I mean, we have a lot of bugs here. It's just what it is. But when they have stingy parts, that's when I have issues. I'm not allergic to them, thank goodness. Well, I'm not allergic to bees, I should say that. Not that I know of, at least. I think I was stung once when I was little. But okay. I think we are now done painting our little Snoopy guy. And then we just need to do the bow. Let's get, oh, we could do his bow gold. I didn't think about that. We could do it a nominee. All right, let's do that. We're going to do his little bow real quick. His bow tie. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay. And let's see. We've got, oh, we're not going to do the pesto. We're going to do, we have vanilla, we have sage, we have ivy, vanilla, sage, ivy, and then we would just need one, maybe one more color. Vanilla, sage, ivy. Vanilla, sage, ivy. I guess we could do meadow. Or we could do wild lime. I could do 4 greens. Wild lime, sage, meadow. I want to do 4 greens. I'm going to swap up like that. Let's try that. That might be good. All right. Oh, thank you guys. All right, so we're going to paint in this section here. And I'm just going to kind of paint in the lines. And I'm going to paint it off the board as well. Okay. All right, so right now I am using sage. Just trying to get this color to go across here. Let's kind of do a second coat and get it in here colored. A little bit harder to get it colored in here at the bottom, but we are trying to make it work. Okay, I need to wash this. I'm having to like manually wash my brush because my computer is sitting on my paintbrush holder washer. Yeah, we could do Scout too. Scout is like the metallic color. Oh, my wild lime is not good. Oh, but I could still paint with it if I... No, that's not going to work right now. I could probably get forest. I could use meadow. And then I could use forest. Yeah, okay, we'll do meadow first. So remember that the black, it's going to get covered over, so it's not a big deal that I go over the black lines here. Right, the main idea is just to stay within the black lines, but if it goes over it just a little bit, it's not a big deal. All right, that looks good. Next color. We're gonna go with Ivy. I definitely think we could have used vanilla. I think that would have been cute too, and then ended with Ivy. I think that would work out too. How many of you guys got this design? Remember, you could only get this one if you got the Quick Shop pack, which is one of every Peanuts from the new winter collection, I think it was called. Oh, Fresh Start collection. That's what it was called. It's the one that has my anxieties, have anxieties. Transfer. You have one with peppermint patty, have one with Charlie Brown. We have the Snoopy Playtime one. This one, I Love Hugs, Playtime, and BFF. And then you have this one, My Anxieties Have Anxieties. It'd be super cute on a t-shirt. I took it with me when I went out of town this past week, but I wasn't able to do any lives. So I did have it ready. Because you bought everything. Yeah, right? Yes, it is. And it's super cute. All right, so we're going to I need to add a little bit of water. Can you believe I have to add water to my forest? Because I haven't used it in a long time. Wow. Such a pretty color. It's looking a little blue here. I will say that. It's looking a little blue compared to the other greens, but Forest was definitely one of my favorites. I think it's just looking a little blue against this green color we need. So, oh well, it's still gonna look good. Okay, so now we're gonna get right in between his ears real quick. And then behind the other set of ears. And then behind his head a little bit. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Let's wash that off. We could sprinkle a little bit of like a shimmer on there. Which, let me dry it first and then I can do that. I could add a little bit of that bubbly we used earlier in the green. Or I could just use that green color too. So we're going to dry all of this. Okay, so check it out, you guys. That is what it looks like so far. Yeah, it was looking a little bit like Academia, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I think I want to dry brush this on here. Some like a glitter trail almost. Okay. Yay! I think that looks cool. Okay, so now we are going to dry it completely, and then we're going to go ahead and put the transfer back on it and do it in black one more time. And you're going to see how it all comes together, okay? Thank you. Hi, Betty. All right, so that is how it looks right now. First thing we're going to do is wax it because we did paint back over it, so we just want to protect what we just did. All right, so we're going to add some wax over this. Again, this is just kind of protecting that layer that we just painted. Okay. Let's get our transfer. So here's our design. We already used it once with the black. We are going to bring it back out and do it one more time. Here we go, lining up all the things. Okay, here we go. We're going to take that black paste again, put it on here, and just pull. Are you guys excited to see what it's going to come out like? I am. I just love it when the project just comes together. So much fun. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yes. So I can add some lines up there at the top where the rainbow is at the top, because I just went ahead and did it across the page, or across the tag. So let me just spray everything over here one more time so it's easier for me to clean it all off in a second. So I'm just spraying it. I am going to wipe it all down with a wipe. I typically do this with black paste or like something that has a lot of paste on it. Just makes it easier to clean it off. Saves my transfer a little bit. My board erasers a little bit as well. So I am just going to clean that real quick. And then we're going to put it all together. Here in a second, I'm going to add some ribbon to it so you guys can see what it'll look like all finished up. And then we're going to glue our two tags together like a little door tag set. But again, let me just clean these transfers so they're not forgotten about. I did forget about a transfer, I don't know, it was probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I couldn't get that one off yet. I've gotten some others off that were on there for like about the same amount of time. But this one that I did the last time, I think it must have been a shimmer or a glitter or something, but it did not want to come off yet. Or it could have just been the pattern, like a lot of small stuff. Who knows? All right. So 2 things here. We are going to dry it, add the extra black lines to finish off the rainbow here. Oh, your board erasers look pitiful. Oh no. Well, if you need some board erasers, I'll put them in the Whatnot sale this Saturday. The chalk supplies and chalk cutouts and things like that will be at the 7 p.m. Central showing. So for those of you guys who want to go there, you are more than welcome to. Okay, this one, is this the one that'll do it? Here we go. let's add some black lines here. So I'm just dipping my paintbrush into the black velvet. Okay. Looks good. Okay. So now that that is done, check it out. Again, I'm so sorry my light is absolutely terrible. Isn't that the cutest? I love it. All right, let's make sure everything is dried. Okay, let me turn on my hot glue gun so we can get this in here. All right, you guys are going to have to help me real quick. So this is option 1 with the top one to the left. That's option 1. Do you like it this way, the tag this way, or option 2 with the tag with Snoopy tagged in the front left? I kind of feel in option 1 because the rainbow is kind of the edge. But let me know your vote. This is number 1. The other way is number 2. Okay. So we're going to glue that together. We're going to get some ribbon in here. Let's see if we can make something cute with these little straggle pieces of scraps. Oh, I even have the velvet one. Oh, we could just use the velvet one. How about that? That might be cute. Okay, should we just use the velvet one? It's too many things. Option 1. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Like, push. All right. Because I didn't have enough in there. Okay. I think I have one right here. I have another. I'm just getting another glue, what are those things called? Glue sticks. Let me grab some. Okay. Oops, dropped something. All right. So we've got a couple options to put for the bow. So we could do a fun little messy bow here. Only thing is it's got silver instead of gold. I mean, all right. Option number 1, messy bow. Okay. Option number 2, velvet bow. Sorry, I have to cut it, but I'm just trying to give you the idea. Yeah, Jenny, I did that. I sprayed it. I even shared a video. It might have been mine you saw. I sprayed it with Dawn. It was just being really stubborn and didn't want to come out. But I don't know if I did this one with Dawn or if I was going to try the Awesome spray with it, because it was really stubborn for me. Or maybe I just kept spraying it and I just never got a chance to clean it. Who knows? Okay, I'm glad you guys liked the first one. But as far as the bow goes, what do we think? And should we paint? Those of you guys who got my little buttons last time, here's a perfect example of why these little things are so good. Let's paint this button real quick. Do you guys like the messy bow, velvet bow? Or all kind of a split again? I literally are just split down the middle again. Who else is going to vote? Anybody else going to be the tiebreaker? Messy bow, velvet bow. Oh, got another one for velvet. Okay, my glue gun over here is just melting away. All right, if we do this one, I do need to cut it. All right, let's not cut that way, let's cut this way. And there's just a lot of little stringies. All right. Looks good. And let's hang it. How are we going to hang it? Let's see, do I have enough of this to use a hang? Or I sure do. Let's tie that. Okay. We're going to get this all tied up. And then it will be done. We'll get the bow glued on. And glue bow. so cute. And then we're going to glue a little button right in the center there. What do you guys think? Ah, I'm trying to keep it still. It's so cute. Let me try and fix this floppy one. There we go. Look at that. Didn't it come out adorable? I think it's adorable. Okay. The velvet is a little like stringy. It's probably the only thing. But it's gonna be like that. I still think it's super cute though. And I like our little button. That just gave it so much, did it not? Super cute. Yay! Thank you. Okay, well, we did this. All right, that came out really cute. We did the whole little set up here. Hopefully you guys can see our little shelf sitters there. Yay. Thank you. So just a couple of reminders, y'all. Hit that heart button for me. Oh, mystery bundles, y'all. I have mystery bundles available. If you need them, they are in the featured section of my page. And if you haven't seen any of that, go check it out, y'all, because we have a whole new collection, our spring collection coming out. And I show you everything that's in it. And then I get to put a project together for you. And then you get to see it before you're able to purchase on the 10th. Okay. So I was able to order early. I should get all of the items in here pretty soon. Everything of mine has already shipped. So I will show you guys like potential bundles. But I do have limited quantities. Oh. But yeah, just check it out in the featured section. If you have questions, let me know, or just send me a message if you need. All right. And now all of our transfers are clean, and ta-da! How fun! Now I just need to soak my paintbrushes. I'll move my computer and put them in there. Okay. Ta-da! All right, y'all. Well, I think that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think we've been on for like, what, an hour and a half? Yeah, about an hour and a half. Thanks so much for hanging out. So we did these and we did these. I will do another one and show you guys how to do the block set where they're colored in or use that second half. But these are the two projects that we did today. I think they came out cute. I do like how it came out in black and white. I really like that. But I want to do a colored set too. So, you want a bundle? Alrighty. Sounds good. I will, let me send you over a message with the link. All right. So if anybody wants to give it a try, I give you everything that you need, to do the project. Well, it's everything from the new collection. So you can send me a message if you have like 0 product. I will make sure I put everything in there that you need to complete the project with. But if you don't send me a message and let me know that you need everything, it will be just stuff from the new collection, right? So it'll be like the transfers or the new surfaces. I do pair them up to be like good projects. So I'm not going to give you like blocks from one transfer and then give you a different transfer. I'm not going to do that to you. So I'm going to give you, like everything that you need. But when I create the bundles, it's usually thinking that you already have, your mini squeegee, your surface wax, your paste and inks. And then I will just give you the new product. Okay. Hope that makes sense. But if you are new and you need all of the things, I can totally do that as well. All right, just send me a message and I will personalize yours to make sure you have everything. Okay? Awesome. All right, Miss Linda, I did send you a message with the link, so feel free to check that. And you guys, tomorrow's Monday. I will see y'all tomorrow. That is the plan. Okay? So anyways, thanks you guys, and I will talk to y'all later, okay? All right, y'all hit that heart button for me. See you later. Bye, y'all. Oops. I pushed the wrong button. Nope, now you're looking at the back side of my wall. Look, it's been a while. Bye, guys. I was totally on the wrong side. Bye. Nope, can't even push the button, y'all. I can't even reach it. Hello. Goodbye.